Yeah. I guess this is 8 months, 9 months since I last posted a video. There will be a channel update coming and later. But really, I just wanted to start making videos again. I'll explain it more in the channel update. But yeah, okay, it's gonna come up tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah. Well, hope you have fun watching this video. Hey guys, I'm Jackson Cobalt, and today we're playing this game called Antiyoy, made by Yoitro. It's a very fun strategy, management game where you, capture cities and stuff. I've been playing this game quite some time. I've been making levels. I like making levels, playing through the campaign, see, no, all that done. So I'll just go through the tutorial and and maybe one or two other stages. You guys can play the game later. This is a very fun game, okay? Hi. This tutorial will explain the rules of the game. Tap on your city to select it. So yeah, your city is right there. You'll be commanding one city. Oh my, in the tutorial you start off with a lot of money. Okay. Good, good job. You have several units. Tap on one of them. Okay. Every unit moves once per turn. Now capture a neutral hex near the selected unit by tapping on it. Okay. Yeah, I already know how to play this game. By capturing new hexes, you enlarge your city income. More hexes, more income. Let's build a farm to get even higher income. Farms can only be built near the capital or other farms. The capital is that thing there. The thing that has the little exclamation mark. Every farm gives 3 coins per turn. Every new farm costs 2 more than the previous one. Let's build a new unit and capture a neutral hex. Okay. Let's see here. Place a unit on a hex near the city borders. Okay. Now capture a neutral hex by selecting the unit and pointing him where to go. Okay. This is very simple. You need to defend your lands. Towers are good for this. Build a tower by tapping on the highlighted hex. Towers defend adjacent hexes from peasants and spearmen if these hexes are under your control. Spearman is stronger than a peasant. Let's build him. Tap on a hex to build a spearman. Units consume money to live. Stronger units need more money. Now, your income equals to -1. This is bad, so let's undo a spearman. All units die when your city runs out of money, so you have to be careful with your income. Trees are also a problem. Hexes with trees don't produce any money. Cut trees as soon as possible when they are in low numbers. To end the turn, press the button in the lower right-hand corner. You can also merge units. Select the lower peasant. Now, when the peasant is selected, press on the other peasant to merge them. If you have too many units, you can move them all at once with a long tap. You can have multiple cities, each with its own economy. To skip the rest of the tutorial, press help. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna go and beat this level and show you guys how it's done, and then I'll go and... Pretty much I'm just building a lot of cities so I can get income between the turns. See, building them around the towers are very good because they're protected from the basic forms. And just like with it, you press it once for farm, 2 for tower, 3 for advanced tower. Advanced tower blocks everything but the most advanced units in the game, which you don't even need to really worry about because normally people aren't going to even use soldiers or crusaders until like very late into the campaign. So you don't really have to worry about those guys. But just a little note. If you ever gonna, like, I'm far enough to see people using Crusaders, but if you're just starting out, you aren't. Pretty much when you're capturing, you just want to chop down as many trees because trees grow and they can invade your city, and I've actually died because I didn't kill a tree infestation early enough. So yeah, that's why I'm just like, pretty much like, you can also just build up your income a lot of the time, like building up income and instead of units is a very good strategy, one that I use. And you don't really need to worry about defending your lands until the enemies start defending their lands. So that's when you need to go and start worrying about building them. Because at that point, you're far enough into the game that the enemies start getting ruthless and stuff. Also, another thing I just like to do is just plop down a whole bunch of these guys so I can capture as much as possible. And even in a single turn. Like, look at this. This is insane. And then, when I have... And then I can just merge them together when I need to conquest. Yes, you can merge any unit. Like if I do these two together, I got a Crusader. And that's pretty much the basics of this game. Like, there's all the strategy involved, but as long as you know the basics, you can get pretty far. I mean, like, this game's pretty easy from what I've seen. Like, but I haven't really done much of the campaign. Oh, another basic that you need to know is that you can't just, is when you're conquesting. When you to beat a unit, you have to have a unit higher than it, except Crusaders. If you, the only thing that can beat a Crusader is another Crusader, meaning if you're trying to kill an enemy's Crusader, you have to be very strategic and fast about it, or else they'll just kill your Crusader. And yeah, if you cut off the cities from one another, then it cuts off the income. So this guy is getting 1 piece of income for being there, but it's taking away 2, and he doesn't have any money, so he's just gonna die at the end of the turn. That is very good thing for us, not a good thing for them. You definitely don't want the enemy to be able to cut off your units. That's why I'm making sure, like, even with these 1 passageways, that people are blocking it so that they can't do that. See, look, he died because there wasn't enough money to support him. And you can't merge with high units. Having negative stuff isn't actually super bad. Like, as long as you have money to supply your army with, you aren't gonna die. It's just when your money reaches 0 and it's at the beginning of the turn, your army dies. Look at that, I captured every single square in the game. You don't have to capture every single square in the game. All you need to do is have no enemies. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics. Now I'm on level 1. It's pretty basic. I have 2 enemies now. They're gonna be harder since it's not a tutorial. About 10 money. So pretty much you just want to start off with getting a single thing. Oh, another thing that I noticed is every single time you cut down a tree, you get plus 3 money. I don't know why you get plus 3 money from chopping down a tree, like anti-environmentalists, but okay. Yes, like, look at this. Okay, yes, you don't. What? Oh, no, you only get money from you chop down trees that are in your territory. So, if you want to farm money, you can just let trees enter your territory and then chop them down. Then again, you're losing income, so is it really worth it? Look at that. 3 more, see? It's, you know, a strategy. It's not my favorite strategy, but it's a singular strategy. If I'm gonna farm money, I just do something like this that I'm right now doing. Of course, I do. You start off with a lot of these guys. That's probably one of the best things. So you can capture a lot of stuff. Then when you think you're ready, you can start. When you think you have enough, you can start building farms so that you can eventually get bigger, better units. If you tap on either your town or your or a fortress wall thing tower, you get these little defense things to see where you're defended. The main city only defends against peasants, and so it's not the best defensive. It's not the best defense, but it's still very helpful and can be annoying. Because you can't just use peasants for the entire game. You have to get higher level units to kill people. As long as you know this proper spacing between things, it's not. I mean, this game's pretty easy. And then when you can stockpile a lot of money, buy farms quickly, or you can just like buy them whenever you can. I don't know. I never really pay attention to the amount of money I have versus how much farms are. Each farm, it gets more expensive after each farm that you buy. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just rambling on. Yeah, this game is, like, super good. Like, I'm not sponsored or anything, but, like, this game is really fun, really nice. If you want, like, a really quick mobile strategy game, which I'm a very heavy fan of, this game is definitely a game you can look into. It's, very fun, lots of, battles you can play in in the campaign. You can do random skirmishes. You can create your own maps. It's just a bunch. It's just like a bunch of fun. Just mess around, have fun. You know what you should do with mobile games. Music. One thing I should tell you is that I can't. I think I had to turn on the music. I can't remember if the music was just something that was here that I turned off, but I do remember having to turn on the music to actually get it. So, mildly annoying. And look, I just won. See, when you get a lot of money, you can just place a bunch of units and win by just pressing the end turn button. So, yeah, it's the game. A lot of that. I mean, I can show you some of my, built levels, I guess you could call them. Like, there are some levels, like, really, like, let's see here, main menu. Here you look at here, the editor. Currently, I have two, finished, things. Like, let's see here, slot 2 play. You start out as, purple in this little hex thing. And then there's 4 different hexes. This one's pretty neat, though, because it has diplomacy. I haven't put a diplomacy, even though I don't really understand it. So that's something you can look forward to. But other than that, like, really, this game's, like, super... Like, there's a lot to it. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. If you guys want me to play more of this game, I could... Like, later video, I could, like, record myself playing a lot of these later campaign levels. I can play level 24. This is the first hard level. Pay more attention to defense. Ew. Which one's mine? Oh, I started with 69 income. There's a lot of cheese on the map. I can tackle some of the hard levels in a video if you guys really want me to. I know a lot of you laughed, but it is something worth noting. Well, guys, I guess this is the end of the video, so, yeah. Goodbye, and as always, stay awesome.